For today's 8-minute drawing lesson, we're going to draw flags and scrolls. Take a look at these cool flags. We're going to draw this simple flag with a foreshortened circle, and then we're going to get real fancy and make it looping around and do a nice spiral. That's a great artwork. I'm going to use my simple sketchbook. I would recommend you get a sketchbook with a spiral binding. Now remember, any piece of paper will do, any pencil or pen that's in your drawer will be just fine. Just grab anything out and get ready for an 8-minute lesson. So if you're ready, let's start. Take your pencil, and we'll start over to the left of your page because we're going to do two separate drawings. We'll go ahead and start with a flagpole. I'll put it over here on this side. Start with a flagpole. Just sketch it out. We're just going to do, this is like a warm-up drawing for the completed sketch we'll finish down here, the nice spiral. All right, so from right here, let's think of foreshortened circles. Remember, we've been practicing those squished shapes, the tops of the cylinder. Think of a foreshortened circle there, and then another foreshortened circle. These banners and scrolls are great, and they use foreshortening quite a bit. Now from right here, I'm going to draw this flag curving towards you. So I'll start right here. I'm going to darken in the near part of that foreshortened shape. See? I'm going to come back a long ways. Don't stop. A lot of students will make the mistake of turning too soon. Curve it way back here, then go across the top. I'm following those two foreshortened circles. Remember when I drew those cylinders in the previous lesson, the two vertical lines and then that curve, remember that cylinder that helped us? Well, this cylinder right here, we use the top. Draw a vertical line. You can kind of curve it in just a bit right here. From this edge, I'm going to draw this back. That's the peekaboo line. We'll draw the thickness of that fabric as it flaps around in the wind. Now, the thickness, you can make a thin flag or a thick flag. It's totally up to you. I think I'll make mine about this thick. Now it's going to curve just a bit more than the near edge here. I'm going to take this and we'll curve it down just a bit. And then I'm going to curve that flag away from you here. Now go ahead. I'm going to move my paper down just a bit so you can see it. Why don't you zoom in just a bit for me. And from about right here, from this point, I'll curve this flag away from you. See, it's starting right here, it's curving away from you. Okay? And then at the edge, I'll draw the edge of the flag right here. So these vertical lines are very important. Don't forget the peekaboo line. And the back of the flag moves away. From this point, moves away up there. Now, let's have the light source coming from the top right. Very important idea. You have to determine where the light source is coming from. Then right here, let's put a little nook and cranny shadow in there. Let's put a little nook and cranny shadow down here, all the little crevices. Then let's take our pencil, turn it sideways, and contour will be following the flow of the fabric of your flag. So we'll start it kind of dark over here on the side using contour lines. Look at kind of blending the edge here, real dark near the pole. Now since this is a curved object, I'm going to blend it darker on the side. See, it's dark over here, and it's going to get lighter as it moves across. Let's do it over here again. Real dark up here. Then it's going to get lighter and lighter as you go across. See, real dark over here. Okay? And then right here, I'm going to do it real dark inside here, a little lighter. Then you can take your finger and blend it. I like blending my drawing to give it that whole tone. See, it gives your drawing a value, a tone. See that? And then darken in the edges. So that's a great warm-up drawing. Now, you know what? That's about 4 minutes. So let's zoom out just a bit, and I'm going to do another flag. This time I'm going to reverse the direction right here. I'm going to draw right here. I'm going to draw this flagpole, and then I'm going to right here. I'm going to have it coming towards you this time. All right, but what we're going to do is we'll start here. I'm going to reverse the direction of the flag we did above. Think of those foreshortened circles again. Remember that foreshortened circle? But this time I'll put a foreshortened circle in front. We'll reverse that point. Now from the top, I'm going to go draw the back of the flag first, curve it a whole bunch towards you, coming towards you, and come in and zoom in just a bit more. I'll move this up so you center it. You see what I'm going to do here? I'm going to foreshorten this. Now watch what I do. I'm going to curve this up. This is going to be crazy. We're going to go nuts. Curve this back and then pull out, and then I'm going to curve this again. Now I'm going to go nuts. I'm going to go way out here And then I'm going to curve it again. Watch, we're going to go crazy. We're going to keep thinking of these foreshortened cylinders. See? Think of a foreshortened cylinder. Think of a foreshortened cylinder, okay? I'm saying foreshortening. Sometimes it's hard to understand what I'm enunciating, but foreshortening, it's a great word to understand. It's one of those 12 words. You know those 12 words are 500 years old. I call them the Renaissance words. You learn all those, and you can print that up from my website. It really will increase your drawing skill like crazy. Now, I'm going to curve this towards you, and I'm going to draw a big spiral down here. Watch this. Whew. Now, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to move it up. I'm going to zoom in even more so you can see it. And now I'm going to start putting, just pull out just a bit. Now, I'm going to put the thickness. So I'm going to darken in the side, darken in the top edges. Whew. Look at that. We're drawing for 6 minutes, and we're already on our second cool flag. Now, I'm going to do something fancy on this one. I'm going to taper these in. Watch this, these lines. Oh, look at this peekaboo. See this? Taper this in just a bit. Give it a little character, a little style, a little flair. See, I'm going to flare these in just a bit. And then, now, Dr. Seuss would put wrinkles right here. He's the king of wrinkle. He'd put wrinkles like that. And I'm going to determine, I'll come down here to the near one, and I'll flare these in just a bit, taper them in, and then I'm going to curve the bottom. Here's contour, so pull out just a bit. I'm going to curve the bottom of the contour line here. And then I'm going to see how that peekaboo, and then this peekaboo's right here, and then this very edge right here. Doesn't that look nice? Now the thickness disappears down here, but you can have a nice dark shadow inside there. All right? Now this is going to get smaller and smaller as it moves away. Back up here thinking of the 12 Renaissance words. Remember we have those 12 Renaissance words, that reminder button up at the top up there? Let me get it out for you so you can see it right there. Remember those 12 Renaissance words? Well, I use those 12 words, and you can get that skill really, really under control. So it's going to get smaller and smaller using the word size. Curve this right here. Now, this is going to get a little tricky. I think I'll just barely see the back here. I'll see a little peekaboo line. See that? The flag gets larger as it comes towards you. Then this is larger in this point because this is the visual illusion. Size gets larger as it comes towards your eye, smaller as it moves away. So this edge is larger, this edge is smaller than this edge. Look, I'm confusing myself. Now up here, let's move this back. You got a mistake very common with students is that they come from this edge and they draw the thickness. Don't do that. Move it back just a bit back here. And then follow the curve. I always use reference lines. The lines that I've drawn before, I use that, okay? Now, I'm going to put some nook and cranny shadow. Let's go through here and put a shadow here. And then let's put a shadow inside here. All these great little nook and cranny shadows. Get all the little areas, all these little nooks in here. A little area there, a little dark shadow, a little shadow down here. And then maybe a little shadow inside that little area. Isn't that cool and looking nice? Then I'll take the side of my pencil, just put it along the pole. Put a little bit of tone back there. Now remember, the light's coming from up here, from this angle here. I'll keep the light, usually when we're doing a lesson, the light we'll just put position in the top right, just to determine where the shadow goes, just as our practice. These are just good practice exercises. You take these, fill up your sketchbook, fill up a page, spend another 10 minutes today after this lesson, and go ahead and add lots of it. Oh, look at this. Today's lesson is going to be more than 8 minutes. It's going to be more. I can't stop. I'm having an art attack. Art attack. I can't stop. It's just sometimes you start going. Better wrap it up here, huh? I'm limited to my 10 minutes. Hey, you draw. You're doing great. This is you draw, like YouTube. You draw. You guys are doing great. There is your well, it's closer to a 10-minute lesson today, but let's go ahead. Nice job. Very nice job. Let's pull out and take a look at both flags that you just drew. Perfect, right there. We'll move that down, get a good shot of it. Good job, look at that. Way to go. Zoom in on the flag, and tomorrow I'll put another 8-minute lesson up, and we'll do some more three-dimensional rendering. Great job.